What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to share a huge boring KDP niche that has so many niches and so much potential. So, welcome back to Stacking Profit. My name's Paddy, and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now, like I said in this video, I'm going to share this huge boring KDP niche that has so many niches and so much potential. Now, stick around and watch all of this video because it's going to be packed full of value and you will get so many ideas. Now, this boring low content book niche is the school niche. Now, I call this a boring niche just because I found school really boring. Now, this is a huge niche with lots of potential and with lots of sub-niches and book types under this niche. Now, what I'm going to do in this video is break everything down so you can understand how to find niches in this huge niche. Now, first of all, you have to have an understanding of the school education system. There's three main levels. You have your kindergarten, elementary, then you have middle school, and then you have high school. Now, you really have to learn about these different levels of school because the design for a kindergarten book is going to be different from middle school and from high school. Now, to learn about these different levels and the education system over in America, you can use Google. Now, all I've gone ahead and done is typed in different levels of schools in America, and right here it says the US system is typically divided into three levels or schools: elementary, which is grades K to 5, middle, which is grades 6 to 8, and high school, which is grades 9 to 11. Now, it says here some districts may vary, but you really have to understand the differences between these three levels of school, because again, if you're going to create books for, let's say, elementary, the design for those are going to be completely different from a design from middle school. So really understand that. Now, within the school system, there's so many different types of teacher niches. Now, I say teacher niches, but there are just essentially different types of teachers. You have your main one, which is just a teacher. So that teacher can be a teacher for anything, but that's just going broad. Then you also have a math teacher, English teacher, music teacher, kindergarten teacher, assistant teacher, and there's a lot more teacher niches than this. So let me show you how to research them. So again, come over to Google. Remember, if you ever need any questions answering, Google and YouTube are your best friends. Now, what I've gone ahead and done is just typed in list of school subjects. Then right here we can see English, maths, science, history, geography, foreign languages, design and art, and so many more. Now, I've actually got this one open, I believe, because again, there's so many different types of teachers that you can go ahead and create books for. Now, on this website just here, we have primary subjects. If we scroll down, we have middle school subjects. And if we scroll down some more, we have high school subjects. Now, all of these subjects are going to have a teacher. So for middle school, I have a reading teacher. In fact, so they have a reading teacher, language arts teacher, English teacher, math teacher, algebra teacher, geometry teacher. These are all different types of teachers that you can create books around. So come through, start researching and start taking a look at all of these different teachers, because again, there's so many of them. Now, quick question. What was your favourite subject in school? Drop a comment down below letting me know. Now, mine was PE. Anything physical like that I used to love, but I'd love to know what your favourite was, so drop that comment down below. Now, teacher niches that sell at different times of the year. So you have Teacher Appreciation Week, you have Back to School, End of Year, thank you gifts, and also retirement gifts for teachers. Now there's probably a few more than this as well, and just remember that the more that you can do your own research, the more niches that you will find. So again, Google is your best friend. What I went ahead and done was typed in, when is Teacher Appreciation Week? So Teacher Appreciation Week has been and gone. It was the first week or so within May, as we can see just here. But then I also typed in, when is Back to School in America? And just by looking on the first page, we can see that right here, where is it? It's around here somewhere. Just here. So back to school means any time from late July to after, I think that's going to be Labour Day. But again, you can come through to Google, see when the dates are, see when everyone's going back to school, and just do research. Now I also typed in, when is the end of the school year in America? And if we look just here, we can see that schools typically schedule a 1 week break during March or April, with the peak during the final 2 weeks of March. So again, if you really want to know when end of school in America is, you can come to Google, start researching, and see what you can find. Because those teachers or teacher niches, the different types of teachers, can fit into these. So retirement gift for maths teacher, a retirement gift for a music teacher, a appreciation for a music teacher, and so on, as you can see. So what types of books can you create? Well, you can create notebooks, journals, composition notebooks, planners. So planners are a big one as well. You can create just a teacher planner, a school planner, homeschool planner, or an academic planner. There's even more different types of planners than this. You can also create a teacher record book, or a teacher grade book, or even a teacher lesson planner. There's a lot more niches than this, and again, just remember that the more that you can do your own research, the more niches that you will find. Now, you can also niche down with these, so you can use the teacher types and combine them with a few of these. So you could do a teacher notebook, a teacher journal, you could do a math teacher journal, or an English teacher journal. You could even do a math teacher planner or a music teacher planner. You just have to put in a little bit of research over on Amazon to see if people are actually searching for that. Now, as I stated here, you can combine the teacher niches with the book types to find lots of great niches. Now, a simple and easy way to see if a niche is profitable is to use Self-Publishing Titan's free Chrome extensions. So if we come over to here to Amazon, you can do a little bit of research just with those two free extensions. First one being up here, which is the KDP Niche Research extension. Make sure you have that turned on. And then the second one is going to be the Amazon Search Suggestion Expander. With these two Chrome extensions alone, you can do some really great research. So let's go ahead and just type in Teacher Planner. Now, with this extension, the Amazon Search Suggestion Expander, we can see that it's pulled up lots of great ideas. So we can go through these, check them out, and see if it's worth publishing. Now, I stated about a teacher planner because remember, all these different types of teachers, you can create a niche specific planner just for that type of teacher. So I typed in math teacher. We can see Amazon's auto suggesting, so that means people are actually searching for this, and people are looking for a math teacher planner 2022 to 2023. Same with just a math teacher planner. Now if we type in music, it's going to be the same for this as well. Music teacher planner 2022 to 2023. Again, it comes down to a lot of research. Now, the best thing that you can do before you start niching down is just go very broad. So for this instance, we'd just do a teacher planner to see what pops up. And again, just with these Chrome extensions, you can see how many different types of keywords people are searching for in the teacher planner niche. Look just here, simplified teacher planner. So with the 2 Chrome extensions that I've got installed, I could now click on this and then it's going to tell me if a niche is profitable. Now, just because it says it's profitable does not mean that you're going to make sales. Far from it, because a big part of sales come down to your design. So you might find a really profitable one here, which the SPT Chrome extension says is profitable, but then you create a book and you get no sales. Again, there's a lot of factors that come into play, and the main one being your design. Now, from this, we went to Teacher Planner, remember, go broad first, and then just start looking at the different types of niches. Then you can also start putting in music teacher, math teacher, English teacher, kindergarten teacher, and all those different types of teachers. Now, right off the bat, this one says 41%. Now, to give you an idea of this Chrome extension, if we click on there, it's not going to show up. Anything in between 50 and 60 is good, and anything in between 60 and above is even better. This says 41, so this could potentially be an okay niche. Total results, look at that, only 156. Independently published, 1. Now with that, ideally, I want to see if that independently published book has any reviews and just see when it was published. If we look here, the average rank is 151,000, average reviews 322, with the high of being 2,789. If we scroll down, we could try and find that independently published book. I believe it's this one, and this was published. In fact, I don't think that's the one that's independently published, so let's keep scrolling through. Well, maybe it was. Now let's just keep scrolling for a second. There we go. So this is the independently published book. We can see it was published April 18th, 2022. Doesn't have a really great BSR, but we can see it wasn't published that long ago and it's on the first page. So that's what I also tend to look for, as you're going to see in a minute. But that's just a real simple way of finding niches. We have all the different teacher niches which you can combine with all those different types of books, and you can also just go broad like this. Now, another great way to find extra niches is by using Helium 10. We can use Helium 10's magnet tool to find even more niches. Now, with me, I actually like to use Helium 10 in combination with those 2 free tools. Now, do you need Helium 10? No, far from it. You can just use the free 2 tools, which I recommended a minute ago. But Helium 10 can do some really cool stuff, which I'm about to share. Now, what I've gone and done is come into Helium 10, and then we've come to the magnet tool just here, and I'm going to go broad again. Remember, especially when using Helium 10, you want to go broad. So what I've typed in is Teacher Planner. Now I'm going to click Get Keywords. I've run this search before, so let's do a new search, and now it's going to put up all of the keywords related to Teacher Planner, and this way you can find some really great keywords, but we're going to go even deeper and then spy on a few other books to see what keywords that's associated with those books. Now, when you're on here, we can take a look at this. Teacher Planner, look at this search volume. So for Teacher Planner alone, it's getting 17,000 searches. Now, if we click on here, we can also use this tool just here to see trends and see what time of year that these types of niches pop off. If we go to all time just here, we can see it tends to pop off round about here. So what's that? Round about the 25th of the 5th, and then it peaks round about here, which is the 10th of the 8th. If we look again here, it's round about the same time every year, round about to the 15th just here, or the 22nd of the 8th, before it starts dropping off again. But look, over the last 3 years, it's got higher and higher. So last year, there was 113,000 searches for a teacher planner. So I also like to use this like that just to see those dates. Now from here, what I want to do is type in planner, because right here there's 4,274 searches, and if we scroll down, some of these aren't really related to that niche. So there's sticker for agenda, academics. We want to get rid of those keywords and just have keywords with planner inside that key phrase. Now if we click on apply, it's going to filter them down. It's filtered them down, and now we can take a look. Now all of these have planner within them. Now from here, what I also want to do is filter them down with the Magnet IQ score. Now if we click on here, we can see what that's all about. The score based on the ratio of estimated search volume vs number of competing products. A high score means a relatively high number of searches compared to the number of competitors. So that essentially means the higher the score, the more a niche is high demand, low competition. So what we're going to do is filter this. Now that's filtered, we can take a look at this. Some of these aren't going to be relevant, but a few of them are. Now look at this, Teacher Planner 2022 to 2023. That has a really high Magnet IQ score, and look at that search volume, and look at the number of competing products. There's around 1,000 products for this keyword, but look at that traffic. Again, we could go to all time. So there's not much for all time, but we can see this. Look at that rise in search traffic. So this is one that I would be interested in. So I'd click on that to open it up in a new tab. If we keep scrolling through, we can look at more keywords. There's Teacher Planner, Weekly Planner, a simple homeschool planner, Teacher Planner 2021, which is not really a good niche as that year has gone, but we can see there's lots of great niches. If we look at this one as well, so instead of a Teacher Planner 2022 to 2023, this one's for Teacher Lesson Planner 2022 to 2023. That search volume really high. Look at that, not as high as the other one. Let's go to all time. There's not much data for that, but we can see it's starting to trend. And if we look just here, there's only 490 results. So let's open that one up as well. Let's move that one along and go back to the previous. So look at that, Teacher Planner 2022 to 2023 has a score of 56. So this could be a really great niche. If we look at the results, there's 1,528, which is not too bad. There's 4 independently published books. We're going to take a look at them. And those average reviews, pretty low. And the bestsellers rank, pretty low as well. The high, fairly high, and the high for the reviews isn't too bad. Now if we scroll through, we can find those independently published books to see when they were published. This one, if we take a look here, was only published this year, and it's on the first page. So that tells me if I were to create a good quality book within this niche, there's a good chance that I could rank on the first page. Look at this BSR though, that has a 39,000 BSR, and it was published in May. Now what we're going to now do is click on that book, and we're going to go through and use a different tool within Helium 10, the reverse async lookup, to see all of the keywords related to this book. So now if I scroll down, go to keywords, we're going to open that up, and now let's go to the other one. Wow, look at this, Teacher Lesson Planner 2022 to 2023 has a score of 60. So this could potentially be a really great niche. There's 396 results, as we can see just here. There's 6 independently published, so we're going to take a look at that. That average BSR looking good, and those average reviews looking good as well. So let's go through, try and find one of the independently published books like this one, see when it's published. It was published this year as well, so March the 3rd 2022. It's on the first page and it has a really great BSR. So let's go through and take a look at the keywords associated with this book by doing a reverse async lookup. Now this is why I say to go broad as well if you want to find extra niches, because if we go back to here, I only typed in Teacher Planner. Then we went through and checked out all of these keywords. We found a couple of keywords that looked good. Then we went through, found other books related to that keyword, and now we're checking out all of the keywords related to that book. So this one has 171 keywords, but now look at all these related keywords. If we do this, we have teacher planner, kindergarten lesson planner book, a teacher plan book, not that one, the high five book, no, teacher planner 2022, and just a lot more keywords related to teacher planner. Now let's go through, have a look at this one. We did the same for this one. So we went through, and now we're going to take a look at the keywords. Now, quick note, if you do want to try out Helium 10, then we do have an offer down in the description. If you go through stackingprofit.com/helium10, there will be a link. You can get 50% off your first month when you use code stackingprofit50, or 10% off every month when you use stackingprofit10. So if you want to try it out, come through and take a look. Disclaimer, it is an affiliate link, so if you do decide to purchase, I will make a small commission. Now remember, do not go and purchase Helium 10 if your business is not doing well. If you don't have the money, please do not go and purchase. Just use those 2 free tools by self-publishing Titans, because you can still do so much research just with that. Now again, let's take a look at the keywords which are related to this book just here, because we're going to have even more related keywords. So if we take a look, we have teacher lesson planner, teacher weekly lesson planner, teacher lesson planner book, monthly ideas books for teachers. Look at that. Has a Cerebro IQ score not very high, so there's not going to be a lot of traffic. But look here, there's 285 searches with only 706 results. So then that is something that I would start diving deeper into. But that's how you come up and find so many other niches within the main niche. We did this for a teacher planner book, and now we have lots of different ideas for a teacher planner book, and this can go for most niches. And once I found keywords that I liked here, I'd use the free Chrome extensions to see if they're profitable. So, as you can see, there's so many great niches within the school niche. What I shared in this video was just a little handful of them, because there's journals, notebooks, composition notebooks, planners, trackers, logbooks, and there's even more than that. But remember, it all comes down to putting in the work and actually finding these niches. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.